Hello, everybody. Making a video, and I'm going to be talking about a Dueling Nexus tournament that I'm trying to help my friend with. But first, I kind of wanted to talk about the ban list first. So, this ban list was shown a few days ago, and it is in effect by today, effective from October 14, 2019. That is the exact day. So, this ban list activates now. We're kind of following the OCG with Guard Dragon Agrapane getting banned because their OCG has Guard Dragon Agrapane banned as well. Nightmare Mermaid, I think, is actually a decent ban because it was a one card combo into a full lower curse combo, and if they did it right, they can also end on Savage. So that was a Longursu with a Crescendo with a Dingursu, and then a Savage. So that kind of made things a bit difficult. But I never thought Orcus was that too overpowered until you started playing with them and started realizing that they are really open to many things, and most Orcus players know what to hit up against a bunch of decks. So I think this was something that was kind of fair and well deserved. The next thing we go to, we don't really have much, but we have Sky Striker Mecha Widow Anchor getting hit and it being limited. Now, I find it kind of funny how they hit Anchor, but they didn't touch Engage, but they eliminated the main source of what people search with Engage. So now this kind of gives a little problem to Skystrikers about how much they should use Widow Anchor or how much they should watch their resources. I don't think this is as much of a dent as people think it is because if your Widow Anchor is gone, you can just run two Hercules base in the deck and then it comes back after twice. So it gives you three Widow Anchors, and then the draw power off engage, and then multi roll effect to get back. So you got four anchors, and that is significantly less than what normal is. But if you play it right and hit the key parts of opponents' decks, that's all you really need. Because most of the time, you're only going to play one Widow Anchor per turn unless you're chaining all to ones because it's going to go into your main monster zone. We have Dark Arm Dragon being semi-limited now, and I don't know how much of an impact Dark Arm Dragon is actually making in the meta, as I'm not seeing too much of him at my locals and the regionals. But I think eventually this is going to be a little bit different because it's going to be able to cycle through and start banishing through a lot of opponents' stuffs or destroying, and that's going to change some stuff. Chaos Emperor Envoy at the end, I don't think that was something so busted anymore after they errated it because you couldn't do any effects. It was just a one hit punch and trying to clear everything to reset the game. That I thought was actually pretty decently busted, but I don't think it's used as much anymore. However, it's not bad. Destiny Her Malicious going back to 3. I think Celestial Observatory is actually going to make a good comeback in these decks now because you're going to want to be able to cycle it back into the deck and then actually make it useful again. With the Heavenly Monarch, I saw it was busted a bit back then, back when right after Zodiacs and everything started dying out. But nowadays, I think it's not being played as much, so that's why they're bringing it back. Stratos back at 3 is actually a huge thing for heroes because that is your main searcher. It was basically banned and written off and limited forever, but it's back now, full power. So that's actually something I find really cool and neat about this. Hero decks are going to get a lot more support now because they can search through many things, and I kind of find it busted, especially when I combo with Ocean Lord to keep on cycling through the Stratos. Regardless, Insector Dragonfly, semi-limited. Insector Dragonfly I feel was kind of iffy, but it was still something. Shuet, the Necros strategist, I feel like that's actually a very good support for Necros, and as Necros being an anti-meta deck, since it always hits the extra deck, I feel like that's going to be something that can help with this and see what we can do with it. It's gonna boost it up, and Necros is gonna be something. El Shadow Construct coming back, that's kind of annoying in my mind because it's gonna stop the special summons and everything, but I think we can come around with it. Royal Tribute is something that was semi-limited, obviously, and I don't have much input on it because I never really experienced Royal Tribute. Super Rejuvenation, though, people are already finding ways to make this broken with Exodia, OTK, and FTK, and Blue Eyes Engine Draw, and then just completely abusing it. I feel like Konami's gonna have to learn from their mistakes again, but we'll have to see what happens. That aside, I want to talk about the dueling Nexus. I'm gonna switch over to tabs, and I'll be right back to continue recording it. So this is the Discord for the video I'll be presenting at this point. Just gonna be hosting a tournament, and this is basically the channel number if you want to try and copy paste that. But I'm gonna put a link in the description. I'm also gonna put a link in the description for my character myself. Um, the Yugioh tournament specifically, we have a few people who want to join. a few sign up sheets and everything for judges, commentators, and there's some rules, but we haven't really updated everything yet. The current ban list follows Yu-Gi-Oh! As current meta as it is. We're not playing MR3, we're playing current up to date. Um, Matches will be posted as done. Announcements will be said when it is happening, as you can see. I am Shadowlord001, so feel free to add if you need to. You'll be able to get my number at the end of this for my Discord number. Um, I recommend go up to Duel Boy because his account is Chocolate Magician versus the World. Go up to him and subscribe for him. I apologize for that little cut. Something came up. That aside, um, we're looking for as many people to participate, and we're trying to do some prizing, but it's mainly going off my friend here because this is his tournament, not really mine. So I'm letting him do what he can for it. I may actually do prizing on my own, depending how many people actually want this. For right now, he's wanting to do random sorts of packs and such for certain things for top like 8 or 5 or 4, whatever. If we have like 8 people, top 3 will probably get a prize. If we have 16, about top 6 will get a prize. If we have 20, maybe like top 9. So trying to get close to half, but that's a lot. Um, he is says he's willing to ship it to the victors. So if you win, if you top, you will hopefully get your prize shipped to you. There is a sign up sheet if you wish to do sign up sheets. This is basically what it looks like. Please, there's something we need to change. Do not submit these. You may submit deck as what he wants. Do not submit your deck list. Deck list checking will go to me, which would be Shadowlord, or you may send it directly to him. We will verify that your deck list meets criteria, and there is literally no way you can get past it. But this is just so we can see what's going on and make sure everything is okay. This isn't for in-game advantage. This isn't for anything other than us trying to make sure that people are following up to date and to make sure nothing is going wrong. It's also us for us to keep track of how many players to make sure there's no violations. And if for some reason a ruling question pops up that Dual Nexus is not able to solve, or if something's going wrong, we can help you. However, we're gonna try and follow the same rules of the tournament. So if they summon something activate effect and you want to know if you chain crackdown, will the effect still work? I cannot tell you that because that would change the outcome of the duel, because now you have some information that you didn't know already, and that's already changing the outcome of the duel. That should be obvious information, though. It's already activated. Crackdown cannot stop the activation because it has already happened. But we cannot help you with that kind of ruling. We can't give you any hints or ideas of what to do. Once you submit a deck list, you must pick that deck list what to do. My friend is wanting to get the tournament started on Friday, so please submit all deck lists, sign up sheets, and everything on Thursday at the latest. And Wednesday, if you're confident in it, we're going to be doing what we can, and I'm going to see. Pricing must be packs, but if this goes good and if people want to do this again, we can do some of my pricing. Again, I do not have much from a previous video, but I'm willing to do like a Sky Striker Engage playset or a Dasa Widow Anchor or maybe the whole Sky Striker core. Um, there's different things and different ways we can do this, but I mainly want to see how popular this gets first before anything else. I recently submitted a video on Endymion, so please look that up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'm putting all the links in the description. So please comment, like, and subscribe if you do.